with all this crap?
You restarted.
Oh. You know.
We're live.
It's alive! Hi, how you doing?
Hey.
Way up there with your stuff and your sexiness.
Hot.
And then, just do let's just fucking...
Good times.
Good times and drinking. We're gonna smoke a bowl. What you thinking about? We're gonna tell you things that we don't know shit about. We're the radical anti-inactivists. We're the radical anti-inactivists. We're the radical anti-inactivists.
And as always, the Radical Anti-Inactivist was filmed live in front of a transgender audience.
And we now can't see.
And now we cannot be seen. We cannot be bothered to be seen.
No one wants to see.
Nobody wants to see them there that done that does to us. Oh my God, did it really do this to us? We were just there.
We were just there.
Just there. So let's see here.
Oop.
And we're that's us. Hi, we're over here.
Hi.
Because we could always just do this. Hi, we're the Radical Anti-Inactivists.
Very nice.
We're just making shit happen.
Very nice. Can they see that?
Things broke down. Stuff happened. Yeah, they should be able to see that.
All right, good.
I mean, we can definitely check it out.
We can see us.
I can see me.
I can see me.
I can see me. Oop, that's wrong.
I can see clearly now that I am here.
Wagawam. Wiggaweem. They're watching us have mistakes. Perfect. This is what we want. This is how it has to be.
Sometimes things just have to be that way. Yes, indeed. So, how you been?
Clippity cloppity. I've been great. I took a week off because I'm supposed to be semi-retired, so I figured I'd put the semi back in it.
Are you gonna go back to 3 days or something like that, or?
Not yet. But I took a week off just because I felt like it, and I lied to everybody about it.
What'd you say?
I said I'm going out of town.
You said you're gay. You're going gay. You're coming out of the closet.
Going out.
You're having your.
There isn't a closet big enough to hold me,
you're having your coming out party in Florida. It's gonna be awesome.
I want the world to
I'm gonna
know
be awesome.
that I just love to.
I love cock.
I love
So so good.
No,
everyone needs a vacation.
Hey,
I just got back.
This is a staycation, though. I didn't do nothing. Hung out. Mom asked me to do a couple things. It is her birthday weekend.
Really?
So, yeah. So.
What'd you get her?
I got her a drum kit.
Oh yeah, nice job on that, by the way.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Indeed. And she's with.
No, honestly, I'm getting a new refrigerator for her. It's a house gift. It's a house gift, but we'll put it on her birthday, and then she'll put it on my Christmas present.
There you go.
So it'll be perfect.
Nicely done. All those gifts out of the way now. You can just go stress free into the holiday seasons. You know what I'm saying?
I never stress about it.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have to. It's.
You have kids, so if you had kids, you would stress a little bit.
I don't.
You would stress. I don't stress. It's annoying, is what it is.
I think I would do the Cat Williams thing for the kids until they were at least 10.
What's that?
He talked about or joked about going to the dollar store and getting 100 fucking gifts for the kid.
Nice.
I think I'd do that till they were 10 or 12, till I felt maybe they were responsible, because I'm not responsible.
Right, and I'm 53, and I'm not responsible.
So there's no way,
right.
if I had a kid, that I would be able to teach them responsibility.
Right. No, I get it. I totally get it.
Dollar store Christmas for everybody.
And they probably love it. Shit. I mean, they get all those gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of the
you
gifts.
broke it. That's okay. Here's another one.
Yeah,
Different color.
I got you
Sorry.
two, just in
Yeah,
case.
I got you 20.
You never know when the one's gonna break. You got one, back it up. You know what I'm saying?
And I got batteries from the dollar store, so they're
Yeah.
gonna be running out every hour.
Every hour. No, don't.
This will
don't
teach you how
know.
to change things.
Yeah, this will teach you how to play responsibly.
Right.
So, yeah, exactly. So.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't done 4th of July since my friend blew his house up.
That's a good story, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, luckily it was a shaped charge. I say blew his house up. Really, it's what happened was he's mixing stuff in this basically a plastic mortar and pestle, but it sparked and boom, and it went off and blew out the kitchen and the sliding glass door because the kitchen was connected to the sliders to the outside. Burnt holes all over the place. Fucking magnesium burning into the wood. The hardwood floors was pretty
Nice.
cute.
Isn't that magnesium? Isn't that stuff they use to like?
Light fires when it's wet.
Yeah.
And burn through like soldiers in the Iraq War.
Right,
Oops,
right.
what?
They use.
No, that was phosphorus.
Yeah, that's phosphorus. Yeah, but magnesium is kind of the same principle, though.
I don't know.
That's what they use for shape charges to
Making
build
shit up is always-
to bring down buildings and shit, right? What's that shit called?
Thermite?
Thermite. Yeah, isn't magnesium the big part of thermite?
Probably.
Yeah. So, segue.
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 9/11. Let's celebrate 9/11.
The anniversary's coming up real soon.
Yeah.
real
So
soon.
what's the gift? I mean, do you get someone an airplane or a model building?
What you
What's-
do?
what is the
What you
gift?
do is you stick a bomb in their shoe, and then
And then one in their underwear.
it's like the old hot foot in baseball. You know what I'm saying? Except it blows up, and big boom, and shit gets weird. It's kind of fun, actually. It's our family tradition. I don't know about you, I don't know what everyone else does, but that's what we do. We put shit in
Our
people's
family
shoes.
tradition is to build a couple of towers up and then beat them down.
Right? No, that's a good one. Like Jenga. Just say Jenga. They're like really just go crazy on it. Yeah, that's a good one too.
We were
Like
trying to
that.
figure out a way to do lasers from space so we could justification.
Fucking
Justification,
right.
doctor.
What was that? That was Dr. Wood that said that, wasn't it?
I'm not sure what her name
It
was.
was Wood, Mary Wood, I think is her name. And
The capillary. You like how I got my glasses around?
I did see the arrangement of glasses, and they're
Fucking-
quite. It's an impressive
Yes,
collection.
this way I know when I need to go to the store. I'm getting close on these guys.
Right. I think you should go to the doctor. Is what I think you should do. That's probably.
Why?
I mean, because then they give you a good. They'll give you a good set, man. A set that you can
What?
actually.
These aren't a good set?
No, those are all Dollar Tree fucking sets, dude.
Yeah.
Probably a couple lost and found sets in there too.
What makes them bad?
Well, they're not
Oh,
prescription.
Shit, now I can really see.
Let me
That's
see
a
those.
little too much.
Let me see.
These are 1.5s.
1.5s.
Yeah, that's why they were kind of in the middle. Because I got 1s, 2s, and 3.25s. Because don't have any.
Those are kind of perfect for me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Might
Jesus
want
Christ.
A little better.
Nice. It's King James, fucking second verse, same as the first.
Nice.
Henry VIII, not King James, Henry VIII. I'm sorry.
Do we have one? No.
No.
I can't see it.
No.
There was one.
What?
Where'd it go? Son of a mother of all. Toasted donuts.
Oh my
How
God.
many times do I do this?
Toaster donuts.
It was right there. And that
What'd it say?
it said nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I got.
That's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
But no more nice.
There you go. So,
No nice!
my
We're not being nice then. Of
my-
nice and men.
my first topic that I would like to bring up is the Supreme Court.
Are we on topics already?
I know.
Oh my God!
I know.
Who would have thought following the Constitution would be so controversial?
Well, that's the thing that bothers me the most about it is that all these people, especially the one with the affirmative action, they're so up in arms about it, but they don't really realize that it's racism. Affirmative action is racism.
Oh, they all know exactly what
They
they're doing,
don't
what
know
they're
that.
saying.
They
The
don't because
people-
they wouldn't say the things they do.
talking heads on TV.
Oh, they know.
exactly
They
what they're
know. They
saying.
know for sure. I know. Yeah.
The lay person who's never read the Constitution, they don't care. They don't care.
So-
See, I mean,
Well, basically, affirmative action is saying that you can't get ahead because of the color of your skin, is what it says. That's what affirmative action, and that is the definition of racism.
well, I do agree with that assessment of it because the I believe
14th.
thing as it was written was to help black students.
Well, they still. I mean,
And so
it was that. Yes.
in itself oppressed everyone else.
Right. Well, it wasn't. I talked.
Which, I mean, hey, hand up is cool.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be limited.
Right.
And it just got carried on, kind of like the
Well-
Dreamers and the DACA.
Well, yeah, that too. But
Kinda like these people
Judge Joe
overstaying
Brown.
their fucking-
You know who Judge Joe Brown is?
Judge Joe Brown, isn't that the guy that fucking judges things named Joe Brown?
Yeah, that's the guy. You know him?
No, I've never met him.
He actually had a TV show like one of those People's Court.
Oh, God. Come on, Judge
But he was
Wapner.
but he was a real judge. Judge Wapner was a real judge. So was Judge Judy. But
Yes,
Judge,
but all those decisions were predetermined.
I know
It's
exactly.
so-
Right.
it's a show for TV.
Exactly.
But
It's a show for TV.
go
But
on.
he was a real judge, and he was actually part of the whole process when they first started this whole program. You know, it was really started around sports guys. I'm saying because a lot of the football and basketball, you know, courses, they're
As they transition to actual athletes, they just happen to be
black
people of color.
Yeah, exactly. So the whole thing was that these
Because,
people.
I mean, you ask people
No,
about Larry
hold
Bird,
on.
and
Let
they'll
me
be like, yeah, he was
shut the
good.
fuck up. Let me finish. Anyways,
Go.
so what it was is that these college kids weren't up to standard for their grades. So the whole thing was really based off of bringing kids in for sports that they had to have good grades. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really was. You know, and a lot of colleges, they didn't care about grades. They cared about,
Well, of course not, 'cause
the
it's
athlete
a
of them.
cash cow.
Right, exactly. It's money, exactly. They're like a big fucking gravy train. I mean, no, I don't know. You can open it for me. So that's what Judge Joe Brown said. That's what it really started out as, is to make sure that these kids coming to college, not just coming to play football, but they're actually coming to get an education. You know, and they need to be up on their test scores, and they have to have some practices outside of football that kind of go along with the whole.
Which is why they hired tutors and sit-ins to do the tests for them.
Radio again. But that's how it really started. You know what I'm saying? It was a good program. It was something that, like, we're not just gonna have these guys come steal someone else's college education so they can play football. That's kind of that's what it really.
Are you sure it was a good program, or did it just encourage more athleticism from people that we suspect are better at being athletes?
Or they made them become more affluent to their education as well as their sport. Because it used to be if you didn't get good grades, you couldn't play, and then if you couldn't play, you got kicked off the team, and then that spot would open up for another another recipient. Where now they fucking kick that shit under the rug. I mean, some of these
Joe
guys,
Biden would say,
some of
for a
these-
white kid.
yeah, exactly. So, and that's where it all started, and for these people to get all up and
If you ain't racist,
yeah,
you ain't Joe Biden.
Exactly. I mean, and fucking you got all these celebrities coming out, freaking out about it, saying, "I'm going to donate money to the Negro College Fund," and blah blah blah.
Good.
So, yeah, that's what I said. I said, "Great, that's great, man. That's a great thing."
Yes,
but you
use
don't need
your
to.
money to help something you believe in.
Right, agree with that too. But the way they're doing it is sickening to me. I mean, they're like,
Yeah, it's all fucking. It's absolutely at the base. It's propaganda.
at the base, as base, it's propaganda. But at its core, what it's really about, I think, is just anti-whiteism again. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
You
it's
think
just
so? You think they're
a
getting
little
way,
bit,
way anti-white?
a little bit. I watched the thing not too long ago, and this actually is true because I know you were around. In the late 80s and 90s, racism didn't really exist like it does now. I mean, it's 10 times worse than it was back then.
But see, there's a lot of racism on TV.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot in my neighborhood.
Well, that's true too. That is true. It's a good.
And I mean,
I've seen it.
I have a rainbow of neighbors.
Right.
And
Diverse.
that includes the rainbow community.
Right.
I mean,
Are you talking about what I
we
think
got
we're
the
talking
Hispanic,
about?
we got the Asian, we got the Black American,
The
we
pole
got-
smokers?
We got we got the gay couple on the corner.
It's a
and-
pole smoker.
Yeah, so it's all kinds here, and it's very good. It's getting along.
No, it's the way it's supposed to be.
We have parties in the street and stuff. I mean, they offered to help water my dry lawn for the 4th of July so it doesn't catch fire. 'Cause
Nice.
We know they're going to be lighting in the street.
Nice,
so,
smart.
After the sun goes down, we'll all water our lawns out there. So when someone fucking lights something off that spins out and
Right.
doesn't fucking, light us up.
Right. That's a good thing.
Yeah, no, we're all, and so you know they and a lot of them know I don't fucking watch TV at all.
Right.
I basically I watch YouTube all night to go to sleep is what happens. So when I say I don't watch TV, I mean I watch the Great British Bake Off on YouTube and shit like that. So yeah, I watch the TV, but
Still
don't watch
TV.
news, don't watch
Right.
you know politics on TV. I
Right.
get that shit all off the internet where it's all completely true and all
Right, yeah.
biased and unbiased.
I've
is what
seen
I
it on the
meant to say.
internet. It
Yeah,
must be true.
We all died in a homemade submarine.
Yeah.
A homemade submarine. A homemade submarine. We were rich.
Oh,
No,
well,
we were poor.
it was not-
To the ocean we want to explore. We went as cheap as we could go.
No.
And then all of a sudden.
That's not true
what
either.
You know,
Fuck, dude, that thing.
Rich people died in a homemade submarine. So anyway,
It was like
all I'm saying
it was
is,
like $250K to go on that thing, man, or something like that. It was
Jeez,
fucking.
to those people, right?
Well-
they poop that every day.
I mean, they fart excellence. I get it, but I mean, for the goddamn sub to go down before it even got to the shipwreck.
Hey, check out my new sub, bro. It's the Reconnaissance 12. Why you call it the 12? Well,
Well-
because if 12 people are in it when it goes down, you're going to be doing reconnaissance to find the bodies.
Did you look at the names of the people that were on this?
Nah, I didn't even give a fuck.
Well, a lot of them are big time fucking CEOs and shit. It's a big fucking deal, man. They lost. I mean, you know, it's just
Yeah, the replaceable people. Who
You
cares?
know, yeah, in a way, but also they take away their narratives that these people had that they weren't if they weren't on board. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing with some of the stuff because
Wow.
a lot of bankers. There's a lot of bankers on that fucking thing, dude. Lot of bankers.
And okay, so maybe it was sunk on purpose.
No,
Kinda like
not
the
didn't say
Titanic.
that. Didn't say that. Just said it was weird that there was a lot of big affluent bankers and shit on
Rich
there.
people died on a homemade submarine. A homemade submarine. A homemade submarine. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I know. You didn't take your meds today or something. I'm sorry, guys. His jelly beans are in the house still. He hasn't eaten them yet.
Been off my meds a while.
Me. Well, I mean, that's not the only thing that the Supreme Court overruled, though.
No, they've been doing all kinds of
No, I
fun
mean,
stuff following
well,
the Constitution. I don't know why
I know.
everyone's mad at them for following the Constitution. Because as corrupt as they all fucking are, because they're all corrupt, I'm just glad there's some decisions in the favor of the people
Right.
while we're getting them.
I mean,
But see, that there's a third of us that say, yeah, those are great decisions. There's a third of us that say, we need to revamp the Supreme Court. Shouldn't be a lifetime appointment. I agree with that. You know, but
right. Well,
And
it's
then
still gonna be
there's a
impeached.
third of the
It can still be
people
impeached, but
that
yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Right. You should give a fuck a little bit. I mean,
Everybody should care a little bit.
a little bit. You should.
Like, I don't have kids, but I care about trenders trying to jump up on that train so they can get in front of kids and be like, I'm not grooming this child at all, gyrating in its face. Not at all, am I? And the mother's just sitting there. Oh, I'm helping support.
How fun is
I'm being
this?
told this is supported.
Is he rubbing his junk in my kid's face? That's so nice.
I'm supported.
That's diverse. Equity.
Fuck these people.
Fucking insane, dude. These people are insane, man.
You know, I never thought I would enjoy watching the downfall of civilization as much as I am.
I'm not liking it. I'm not.
Awesome.
It's not awesome.
It's
It's
fantastic.
sad. It's fucking sad,
Why?
man. Because these people
Everything
are fucking
fucking
obviously insane, man. These
And
people.
who knows what'll come of this? I mean, it's like let's
We know what's gonna come. We know.
segue into the the pre-Egyptian era, because we all know the Egyptians just found that shit and started calling it theirs, trying to fucking hide the lie. All those monolithic structures, they didn't build them; they fell into them. So,
How do you know that? I mean, that's that. I mean, I've heard this before. This is not the first time I've heard this theory before.
what if what comes from this comes the civilization that can build with stone like that again? I mean, I know I'm not part of it. Just because I do construction doesn't mean I'm the guy moving stone.
He's gonna be the guy in the pyramids going, you know what
I'll
we
point.
need?
Hey,
Yeah.
does that rock look
Yeah.
usable?
Hold on. That flashing of rock flashing isn't right. You're
Right.
Gonna, yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to.
Hey.
Yeah.
Is that waterproof seal on there?
Yeah, that does not look code to me.
I'm gonna have to call Carl.
I think we've talked about this before, And I've seen pictures of the guy. I cannot remember his name, but he had this machine that he would put over a rock. He'd have a big block of rock. He'd put this machine over it, and then the machine would make the rock porous, so it was super light and easy to work with. And porous, like like a fucking lava rock, I guess.
We probably have talked about this before, but lucky for you, I have no memory.
Well, you're stupid. I know. There's no way you fucking remember. That's why I said I think we have talked about it before, just so I can hopefully your memory will go. Bing. Nope. Anyways.
Well, it's doing that all the time.
Narnia.
So many voices in my head. The only difference between me and a schizophrenic is I don't name the voices. What do you mean? I told you. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways,
Maybe shut up. Well, then be quiet.
So yeah, he would take this tripod.
He had a device.
A device that would make the rocks porous, and he didn't say how it worked. He didn't say.
Now, is this a different guy from the guy that had like monolithic-ish stones delivered to his house, and he would work with them in seclusion and privacy?
He would show a picture of the machine over the rock, and then you wouldn't see it until it was done. But it was the same shape. The thing was over it. So yeah, of course there was some people going, "Oh, yeah, that's convenient," kind of thing,
Well, because the guy, I remember that there's a story about a guy who built a castle and used a bunch of fucking stones and whatever, and he had a door that was a huge stone.
Right.
That you can just push it with your finger and move. No one knows how he did it, and he did it by himself.
Well, that's how he probably did it. Was that machine? That's probably how he did it. It might be the same guy. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, maybe. I don't. Nice. Very nice.
Welcome to Dragon World 5.
But yeah, so this machine.
Rich people died. Wait.
Way past that shit.
Bankers, huh?
But yeah, I guess it would.
God, now I'm happier.
It would use radio waves, I guess, to turn the stone.
Some kind of sonic thing.
Yeah,
Some
like
kind of
thing, like the rolling rife thing. That's
that's. I mean, it's. We don't know. We don't know what kind of technology the people that built those pyramids had, used, employed.
Dude,
whatever.
I've watched so many people try to discuss how they think they were built, and it's just like, you don't know.
Well, it's
There's
always
no
awesome
fucking way.
It's always awesome to speculate.
Right.
The fact remains. We will never know the truth until the Vatican lets us.
We don't know.
If they even
I would
know.
say you don't even know what they know. You know
Because
what I'm
they
saying?
may just be holding on to the artifacts that started since this civilization began writing shit down.
Well, there's
Because they say we've been here for 400,000-ish, maybe even 1,000,000 years. We've probably been farming and whatnot in this incarnation in the past 8,000 to 9,000 years.
ish, yeah, something like that. They
So
found tools that are older than that though. So
Well, yeah, but see, that means that to me, in my opinion, means that we've, as a species, survived a couple of these cataclysms.
right.
And so if it doesn't knock you all the way back to the Stone Age,
Right.
then maybe you have a jump start. But if it does knock you all the way back to the Stone Age, then you got to start at ground zero. You got to have myths and legends and gods and stories about floods.
You know that the pyramids were actually under sand when they found them, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah, so, I mean,
but what about those elaborate caves that they find all over?
China's got
China
them.
and
Indonesia.
Pakistan.
Right.
Shit, there's even some in Africa.
They're all over the place. We have some here in America. Yeah.
So there's these caves where people could survive. So if there were 1, 2, even 3 cataclysms ago, a civilization that got advanced enough to be like, hey, we better fucking make some place to hide.
Yeah, right.
And they made some place to hide, and who knows what happened to them after that? Either a really big planetary fucking wipeout, or they left.
Right.
Then life restarted
Right.
after another cataclysm because life just happens. It happens.
It does. You're right. Absolutely, 100%. And there's a guy that's on Joe Rogan quite a bit.
I kind of feel like we're getting dumber with each new fucking reset.
Well, realistically, if the case that you're making is maybe we might be getting dumber as we get older, or as we get more into the next levels of these things.
It's like a video game that has a hard reset time. You've got 25 minutes to finish this and do what, and we don't even know what the fuck to finish it and do it.
Right.
We just know that we've got this much time,
Right.
and then all of a sudden something is going to happen to reset the game.
Yeah, we're not
And we
gonna
got this much
and
time.
we're not gonna like it.
So if
Right.
we are prepared for the reset, we get reset. If we're prepared for the reset, either we leave and whatever happens here just starts again, or we
Die, or we start over, or we lose our lives. And we just
But apparently we don't. I mean, the dinosaurs were around for millions and millions
350
of
million years.
which means that if this is a cyclical cataclysm that happens, even if it's every 100,000 years,
he's barfing, dude.
is he puking? Oh, he needed to go out. What he ate something from outside.
Oh, it looks like he did. Oh, what is that?
Looks like grass. Yeah, sir, he ate some grass. You want to go outside? Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, you think that's grass?
I know that's grass.
I can tell it's grass.
Probably the only thing he can eat out there is grass.
Right. that looks like grass to me.
Looks like a mouse.
Yeah, it looks like grass.
Oh, it's alive!
Oh, yeah! But yeah, I mean, realistically, I think that old Vegemite there has I mean, it's a decent theory. You guys sure think it's a decent theory, but we are, as a society, even through some recorded society, is getting dumber. That's for sure, because we do some ridiculous shit now. I mean, nice.
All that stuff in the yard waste.
Mm-hmm. The stuff we do now, like I said, I was saying that maybe we're getting dumber through the reincarnations of a human being, but
Resets, yes.
the resets. But we're definitely getting dumber since recorded history. I'm sorry to say, you know. I mean, there's
Kinda
no.
seems like it.
Yeah, I mean,
And it feels like it's on purpose. I mean,
I just think people are so fucking sheeple. They don't really think for themselves like they used to. That's the biggest thing.
jellyfish. They
That's the
ain't sheep.
biggest. That's the biggest thing is that they're. Yeah, I mean, jellyfish, sheep, whatever you want to call it, but they just.
Jellyfish. Sheep have brains.
Do they? Have you ever seen sheep how they act?
Sheep know when a wolf is around.
They can sense it.
Jellyfish. See, jellyfish on their own, still a little dangerous.
Right.
Fucking big, huge fucking shoals of them.
Right.
Very dangerous.
Fuck you up.
Not a brain among them.
True.
Not
they
one.
they are seriously just like
They are all
floating.
fucking
They're just floating
whatever,
through the fucking
nervins or
yeah.
whatever. They just eat and shit.
Yeah, and they just float around. Have a beer.
No.
Give me a fucking beer.
No.
Beer me, motherfucker. I would be liking a beer, please. Thank you. Yes. Whatever. I'm a equal
Since you brought 'em,
opportunity.
we're gonna drink the ones you brought.
Yes.
That's the way the house beers
That's
stay
why.
here.
That's why I brought him. To be drinking.
That way the house beers stay. House beer. Was that the dog?
Yeah.
Are you done puking?
Yeah. Yes, Father. I am done puking. Can I please come back in, please? I would be liking to come back in, please. Oi.
Anything's a fucking.
Oh,
There you go. You gonna be all right.
Hey, buddy.
You know, you pushed your way in. You can push your way out next time you puke, you little monster.
I don't think he can make it. I think he was like, I'm gonna try to
Oh
make
no,
it
he
out.
was sitting at the door for a minute. That's
I know.
absolutely my bad for wanting to be all that instead of taking care of my puppo. See, now that's why I don't have kids, because I couldn't let a kid just lay there and fucking puke. I'd actually have to do something about it.
Right.
Whereas with the dog, it's like, oh, you puked, go outside if you got to puke again.
Well, my kids lived, so whatever. They survived to 18 so far, so we'll see how the rest of their life goes. But they graduated, which is fucking huge, monstrous.
Graduating is very good.
It is. I'm just surprised. I really am. One of them.
What about those kids that went to fucking college and all they did was learn how to become victims? Please,
Well,
someone pay off my student loan.
well, that's.
I haven't had to pay them since the pandemic, and now I'm gonna have to pay them, and I can't go get a tattoo if I pay my shit.
And the interest compiled on them too.
That ain't my fault.
No, that's what I said. My wife. I told Jen, you fucking are stupid if you don't pay your loans while this thing's going on.
If you
You're stupid.
if you
'cause-
said, oh, I don't have to, and you stopped, that's on you.
I know. I can't
college
pay
kid
mine.
that didn't learn a fucking thing.
I paid mine. I kept paying on mine. Mine's almost paid off now. Well, not almost, but mostly paid off. Let's call it
Well,
mostly
here's
paid
the
off.
thing: during the downtime, they could have paid on the principal the entire time.
Yeah, exactly, because there was no fucking added interest. Yep. Yeah.
So
Yes!
if you didn't take advantage like the billionaires did,
Right.
don't be mad at the fucking billionaires.
Right. Well, the thing that
Look
bothers...
at the PPP loans, they're unforgiving. Yeah, well, the PPP loans went through Congress, and when the Congress and the fucking House were full of fucking Democrats, they
Right.
didn't do nothing for students. So
Right.
fuck you
Right.
and your
Exactly.
belly aching.
Exactly.
you
That
goddamn
was the
victim.
Democrats that did that shit. Exactly. But anyways...
Victim.
But the thing that I really
Victim.
don't, the really, I'm going too super victim, but the thing that really bothers me is not that they're victims. It's not, I mean, they were lied to, and so I guess I can understand
Well,
them
of
being
course they
upset.
were. You're live on the air!
All right, here we go.
You are live on the air with the Radical Anti-Inactivists. Go!
Hello?
Hi, you're live.
The hell was that?
That was Veg. You are live on the show. What's up, baby?
Oh, you're on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. What you got?
I love you, bye.
Bring it!
Yeah, she said, what was that?
I'm a little abrasive. I'm like
Yeah.
sandpaper for
She's
people.
probably like, whoa.
That wasn't just too loud. That was like 8 loud.
That was like, I got you at an 8, I need you at 2 or 3.
I need you
Okay,
at a
pal?
1.
Thank
Need
yeah.
you at a 1.
Ah, damn. Anyways,
Perfect.
but the thing that really upsets me about this whole thing is not that they got lied to, because they did. They're upset about it. I get it.
Well, yeah.
The thing that upsets me about it is that the Supreme Court ruled on it, and they fucking lost their shit. They didn't just get say, "Oh, we got lied to." They were like, "How could you?" And fucking now they're all fucking rioting and shit. It's like,
Because like
Are
I
you
said,
fucking kidding?
they took out a loan to go to college to learn how to be professional victims.
well, yeah, but
Because
they know they
didn't
took a loan out.
They didn't learn that the president cannot, as a
Right.
matter of fact, Nancy Pelosi's told you the president cannot just wave a fucking magic wand and
Right.
make your debt
They
disappear.
cannot rule by decree.
And it doesn't
Exactly.
just, it isn't like it just goes away. It doesn't just go away. It gets passed on to the taxpayers.
Right. And they're okay with that. They are okay with everybody paying their fucking college debt off.
Oh, yeah.
So when they go get a house loan and they're in debt for a house and they can't pay it, what then? And they're going to come back and say, "Hey, I need my debt for my house." Like they did with the renters. Remember the renters? They got rent for free.
Yeah.
It
the
was.
ones that are now squatting.
Oh, yeah.
Because
No,
just,
they- yeah,
yeah. I don't have to pay
There's a
anymore,
lot of
right?
that
Because
action.
there's no more
Yeah,
paying,
like,
right?
yeah. Since April, or I think it
Because
was,
I need to keep my money, so
Yeah.
I loot the grocery store and I squat.
And then they're letting the squatters stay, dude. It's fucking insane what's going on in this country.
But it's not just this country. It's not just this country.
I know it's not.
Look what's happening in France.
Look what's happening in France.
Ooh, yeah.
I think that's coming
Vive
here.
la révolution.
No, it's not Vive la Revolution. It's jihad, is what it is. Because it's all
Hey.
Muslims, dude.
it's a revolution,
Yeah,
no matter which
yeah.
side you're coming from.
Well, yeah.
And nobody wins but the guys who are fucking selling the guns.
Well, they even said in the UN white paper saying that they're going to bring all these Muslims in and have replacement migration. And everyone's like, that's illegal to say. But it says it right there in their fucking papers. It literally says, replacement migration. You know what I'm saying? So you can say it if you're the UN. If you're anybody else, you can't say it.
all I'm saying is,
All he's saying
we got
is...
about 15 months and shit's gonna get way more exciting than you think it is.
Oh, I think it's
right
happening
now.
here. I do. We said that before. I think it's a little longer, but we'll see.
Bro, we got a faux election coming up.
A faux election.
For them trans trenders, it's called a faux election.
I thought he was farting. I thought the dog was farting, and then I realized, oh, it's laughter. It's clapping. Oh my god! Thank you, audience.
Oh,
That
it's
was-
hysterity.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
So funny.
Our trans trenders love us.
You're so transgenders. Transgenders. Because that's what it is.
My boy just came out as a girl that makes me transparent.
Well, you got a lot of these old school transgender people that got the surgeries like 10 years ago coming out saying, hey, you might want to think this one through, pal, because it ain't all you expect it to be. Are you fucking playing with your tits there, dude?
I was kind of like, I got it. Sorry. I
Hi.
got big old boobies.
That was something. That was a sight right there. That's a wow moment on the radical anti-inactivist wow moment right
Radical
there.
anti-inactivists.
Yeah.
Say that 10 times fast. I
Can't do it.
cannot.
Cannot
I'm
do
lucky
it.
I got through that first
I know that
one.
first one was tough.
See, what I did was I don't think, because if I think, it slows me down.
Exactly. You just gotta let it flow. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You gotta let the comedy flow. You know what I'm saying? But fuck, you fucked me up. Sorry.
We lost character
Yeah,
there
no,
for a minute.
no, I
This
got
is
it.
Bruce Furr on Fetch.
Yeah, I got it. I've been hearing a lot of these guys coming out saying, "Hey, think this one through, because once that shit's gone, it's gone,
Well-
and you can't come back. And there's a ton of problems with it, and I have to seriously have medical treatment all the time on my fake vagina. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
yeah, it's horrible that here in Washington they seem to be allowing that kind of stuff to happen to the children. And I don't know why.
15 is a.
Glad I ain't got no kids because I
mine are-
hurt people.
I got all females, so they can't get the shit chopped off. The titties can
Yeah,
be
they
chopped
can't,
off. The
yeah,
titties,
see?
but that's it's not a cock. You know what I'm saying?
That's fixable, I guess.
Yes, you can get fake titties. Exactly. You can put fake titties on, man. Exactly. So, but
I used to have Debbie McCullough's. Now I got Lonnie Anderson's.
yeah, exactly. You can get fake titties. You can't
Debbie
get.
McCullough.
You
That's
can't-
what I'm trying to tell you.
You can't get a fake penis. You cannot do it. It is
Well, I mean,
impossible.
you can.
No,
You get this little pumpy thing.
there's a difference between fake tits and a fucking plastic cock. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
No, there isn't.
okay.
No, there isn't.
Okay. Well, hold on.
They're
Okay.
all fake.
Okay, they're all fake, but you don't use tits. Well, that's not true either. Jesus
You
Christ.
just keep pressing this lying
I know,
agenda
I
of
know,
propaganda
I know.
where
I'm
people-
answering my own question in my own
She
head.
wore
I'm
a
like,
pearl necklace.
well,
Come
yeah,
on.
I know,
ZZ
well, yeah,
Top
right.
even says you're wrong.
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 Well, I'm talking about childbirth. You can feed a child, you know what I'm saying? So with titties. So, I mean,
Well, I mean, barring some kind of medical or physical anomaly. yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But,
So, yeah,
but you know,
I mean,
but
because
a penis
women-
is used a lot.
women are women, and men are men. You can chop off body parts,
Right.
but that does not change what you were born in.
But the one thing about women changing, they're not going to chop off their vagina because that's, like, realistically, it's impossible.
They're gonna spackle it shut.
No, what they do is they fucking
They
take...
get a double-ended dildo and stick
They-
it in there, staple it.
They do so. It's weird. I mean, it's not permanent thing. It's not a permanent thing. It's a meat missile that they like.
What?
Yes. But they also have to have two surgeries. They have that's surgery, but they have two things. They really just hit them hard with testosterone, and a little tiny penis will grow out of the clitoris. It's not-
Really?
yes. It's not a penis. but it's a
Because I
little-
guess
it's a little
at the
tiny.
very earliest stages of life, when it's when that cell's making its decision to
Right,
boy
yeah,
or girl,
boy or girl.
it has both, right?
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
I think I'll flip a coin.
oh, thank God, male.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
No,
I might have been wrong.
Yeah, but a man once you chop it off, it's gone.
Mhm.
You cannot bring it back.
Well,
you can't
it
bring
depends on how much of it you chop off,
Well,
Mr. Bobbitt.
Well, that's different. That's replaceable part. I mean, that's just like taking a tip of your finger off. You can put your tip of your finger back on. You know what I'm saying? It might not feel or work the same, but
Tell me, Iommi.
yeah, Tony Iommi did, didn't he?
Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy Iommi.
But it
Tommy
made,
Iommi.
he said it made him play guitar better, so he did.
You know what's hilarious is like I mean it was I say hilarious. Somebody cut his fingers off.
Yeah.
Apparently it happened right before they went on like their first major tour.
Right. The California thing.
And he created the shit that he's.
Yeah. He said he didn't go and get it done because it made him play guitar better. Like he didn't have the pain and shit after playing for so long. It just I could play for days. This is incredible, you know.
Calluses, you wuss.
I just watched the first American show from Black Sabbath not so long ago, and Ozzy was a shit frontman in the beginning. He really was. He was weird. He would just sit there and go for like hour, you know, like an hour and a half, you know.
I mean.
He got better. Believe I know he got better. Yeah. When
No,
I see him,
I mean-
I've seen him a couple times. He didn't do that shit.
I have to
He didn't do that
agree that, but so was Morrison. He was horrible. In the
I
beginning.
don't know about
Back
that.
To the audience.
I've never. Yeah, well, that was art, I guess. You know? It was
No,
artsy.
That was stage fright.
No, it wasn't.
That's
He's
what I was
done.
told while I was
Maybe.
there.
I mean,
Told, read, looked at, seen. There's books.
I've never heard it, but I know that he was artsy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I know
What?
he was artsy as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
I guess.
yeah. A lot of spoken word.
Overrated artists, Nirvana, The Doors.
Yeah, no, I've never been a big Doors fan, so. But I do like his spoken word stuff. I do like that stuff. It's really good, like really, really good. He could.
Rich people died in a homemade submarine.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder if the pop was as loud as some of the fireworks we'll hear tonight.
They said they heard that the naval something heard an explosion underwater, and they said that had to be it because they very rarely hear shit like that, So, and they had said that it happened pretty much within an hour of that thing going down. So, like going down to the Titanic,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weird shit about that thing because a lot of weird shit was happening while that whole story was like transpiring.
Oh, you mean like Biden's fucking $10 million whatever?
Right, the fucking the
Hunter
the fucking
I'm
burner.
smoking crack while I'm driving to Vegas. I'm doing 170 miles an hour.
My favorite, my favorite one is the burner cell phone, and he lied, and a fucking journalist got the number and called it while he was doing a fucking press conference, and Biden went and said hello, and fucking everyone's like, what?
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. He called it.
Someone called the burner cell phone
Yeah,
and someone answered it?
He did. Joe Biden had his pocket. At
Like live at a conference?
No, it wasn't a conference. It was like him standing outside of Air Force One or some bullshit like that.
And they see him doing it? It's
Yeah.
on video?
Yeah.
Like him going, hello? And
Yeah.
they're like, hey, you
Yeah.
asshole. You should have
Got you now,
Oh, he's
mother-
like,
yeah.
is this the ice cream man?
Yeah,
Just to cover?
I would venture to say this be hard to find now because that's big
I'd
buggy.
venture to say it's not even there.
I'm listening to the guy
is
say
it
it.
deep fake?
No, I don't know.
sure.
No.
God, see, and that's another thing. You can't trust nothing, man.
Mm.
You can't even trust it. This.
It's not fake. I'm telling you, it's not fake. We're not fake.
You
We're
don't
not.
know
We're not.
that. Only someone who was fake
I'm
would
gonna-
say they weren't fake.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up. See if I can't find it.
I can Google right here,
I
man.
know, Google it, Google
This
it.
is what the
Let's-
googly thing
let's see-
is
let's
for.
see.
Remember?
Let's go to the Google machine. Time. It's time.
So what are the words I should type right here?
Let's type in Joe Biden's burner phone called during whatever.
Joe Biden! Whoa!
It's
Hang on. Do we have Google on here? I don't know. Let's see. I forget if this is the thing. No, see.
You did. You superimposed us over it, remember?
And then I have to go here. And I have to do this. And I have to go this. See, so yeah, so we're looking at stuff.
Yeah,
Things that,
things and
you know.
stuff.
So let's go here first. And then there second. And then, whoa! Third. So here's the first one I pulls up.
This is Dabu7. We've got a few interesting things that have happened here in terms of Joe Biden and this mystery phone that was
Am I allowed to
revealed
play this?
through
I don't
Hunter's
know.
laptop and everything that came out of
They get
that.
mad at me. Fuck 'em.
Some are saying that this could be enough to impeach Joe Biden. But when the whole game's rigged, and even if you do got enough,
Is there
does it
video?
matter?
Well, hold on.
Well, in
Let's see.
this while 18 dug up this number, and he hangs up to do his pull Joe Biden doing all in
Okay, I don't
connections.
see no video.
No.
I don't see no video. Hey now, you can't see all of our accounts.
No, you cannot see that.
Yeah, see.
Hold on. Go. It's what's
Alright.
that? Yeah.
Oh no!
Had been some documents that law enforcement had gotten through other means. And one of those documents got leaked to me, and it had a cell phone number that Hunter Biden was paid for. So I figured, well, this is my chance. Maybe I can. I've been trying to get fair comment from Hunter Biden, so I'm going to call the cell phone. So I called the cell phone, and guess who picked up the phone?
Oh boy.
Joe Biden.
Joe?
Joe Biden. Boy, was he shocked when he got
That's
when he picked up
something.
the phone and found
It's
out.
not video proof, but he went on TV and said it.
It's definitely not video proof, but he did go on TV and say it. So
Yeah,
I guess
I mean,
we
that's
have
something.
to pretend to believe him. Hey, look, I got 4 notifications. Should we look and see what they are?
I can't wait.
Bet they're all the same.
I bet. Fuck you. You're a loser.
Boom, they are. Well, 2 of them are the same. Hang on. Yep, see. Boom, boom, yeah. And this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta
And-
repeat stuff, man. Sometimes people just don't want to listen.
Yeah, they don't want to listen.
Sometimes people just don't want to listen.
Don't wanna listen.
So,
Yeah.
hi, how you doing? Oh, wait, what happened? What happened?
Jesus.
What happened? What happened? There we
Jesus.
go. Hey, hi, how
Hey,
you doing?
hey,
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 don't
hey,
mind that
hey,
blackout.
yeah.
For 1 minute, we were lying
Hey,
and
thanks, brother.
swearing.
You are one of my favorites now. Yeah. You. So, back to our conversation.
Burner phone.
Burner phone.
on the
my-
old Biden man.
But I mean,
And
that's
he answered it.
yes, that's pretty bad.
And his handlers are probably like, who's calling right now?
Right, right. He's
Because
like,
don't they schedule
he's
all
probably like,
phone calls?
He's probably like, God.
No, wouldn't his handlers schedule every single phone call?
Well, the man has a private life, you know. So I mean, why not? Why would they? Why wouldn't they let him answer a phone? His son bought for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe he thinks it's Hunter. Maybe.
So what we're trying to say is, some dude got a hold of some shit. There was a phone number.
Right.
He calls the phone number. I mean, which I would do.
I would do too.
And
Lo and behold.
Pedo Pete.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. How are you smelling right now? Yeah. Exactly.
I can't wait till we get the smell phone.
But I mean, think about this though. He said he didn't have any kind of influence with his son's business dealings, and turns out to not be true, and all this other shit.
Listen.
Now the impeachment's on, you know. So
I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll give him. Maybe he didn't go to the people that fucking Hunter was dealing with and going, hi. But Hunter went and said,
yeah.
hi, I'm the son of Joe Biden.
Yeah.
My name is Hunter, if
Right.
you want to remember it or
Right.
not.
Right. No, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Excuse me, did you say million or billion? Oh,
Yeah,
billion.
yeah,
My
yeah.
name is Mud, sir.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. No, seriously. I mean, and the Congress has voted to impeach him, so now it's going to the Senate. So
We'll
I mean,
see what happens.
I know, but what I think
It doesn't mean anything.
I got to be honest with you. I think they had a plan the whole time. They stole the election. They used Joe for whatever amount of stuff they can get out of him. Joe's starting to really fall off the edge of the fucking cliff now, so they're gonna like say, "Hey, might be time."
He's falling faster than Reagan did when he voted. Mr. Reagan, what do you think? I can't recall.
Yeah. You might want to push it along. Yeah,
187 times?
Yeah.
I can't recall.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
That's pleading the fifth, basically.
Beautiful answer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
I can't recall.
I think they're done with Joe. I think Joe's outlived his welcome, and I think they're gonna.
Oh, no, Joe's fucking perfect.
I know
They've
he
got
is.
him on the pedestal.
But it's
for
not
fucking
that, though.
president
He
2024.
does stupid-
I'll laugh so hard no matter who gets fucking put in place. If there is a race against Trump and Biden, will the people finally wake up to the fact that we're being played? Nope.
I hope it's something else. I
Because
hope
the
it's something
people have
else.
been trained to treat politics like a goddamn team sport.
But I'm telling you right now, he does some stupid shit.
See what
dude.
Joe Walsh said about fucking the upcoming election?
Joe Walsh from the Eagles, or Joe Walsh from
Joe Walsh, the
congressman.
the ex-congressman.
Right.
So he's talking about, third-party vote is just another vote for Trump. It's like that. So we got to stop third-party voting. Well, that's not. I'm paraphrasing, but he definitely was talking about stopping any alternate party vote.
Right.
In his little rant today
Well,
on fucking
And
whatever.
I'm sure that he is, because you know what, a third party would fucking kill shit. I mean, that would a real third party, not all these third parties we've had in the past. Those guys
if
are just.
we had a true parliament
Right.
where we had 5, 6, 7, even 8 parties, if there was an LGBTQ party, if we had a representation of all aspects of American population, we would have a parliament, not a fucking uniparty.
The parliament's just a facade. I mean, it's
Well, of course it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's
of
nothing.
course
It's,
it is. But if you could have a
matter.
small enough parliament that it was confined within the Constitution, it would be beautiful. But what
we do. We have Congress. We have Congress.
We gave that shit up.
We have Congress and we have the Senate. So we have basically we have a monstrous parliament, man. We have tons and tons and tons of parliaments.
Yeah, we got a uniparty. We don't have a parliament.
Well, yes, we do.
We got guys out there that say they're fucking speaking. I'm for the Green Party. I'm
It's
for the
supposed to be,
Democratic Socialist
right, I
Party.
mean, I know.
I'm for the Democrat Party. I'm for the Republican. I'm for this. Yeah, liars all.
I know, but
Liars all.
But
Except for the brand new ones that get on in there like, I'm going to stir some shit up. And then they get kicked out because they actually had ideas of their own.
well, yeah, but the founding fathers, that's what they intended the Congress and the Senate to be.
You know who gets term limits in the United States government? People who fucking think for themselves.
They all got term limits.
You know
except
who
for the
gets term
president.
limits? People who think for themselves.
Not many people don't have term limits. They have to be
How long's Mitch McConnell been in fucking office? How long's Pelosi been? How Schumer? I mean, and these are just little shit. There's people. Sometimes there are people that will stay in that position of power, whether they be in the House or the Senate,
or even make it to presidency.
Look at Joe Biden, exactly. I mean, he was in the Senate and Congress for 50
fucking
years. Yes.
Almost, I
Almost.
guess.
47 and some change,
Yeah,
I think.
so
yeah.
you know what?
And what did he do?
Nothing.
And look
except
Well, poor kids
Yeah.
are just as good as white kids.
Right. I mean, I watched a clip the other night of Johnny.
that's about as easy. How can I make this not racist? If you just say poor kids.
Right. Not black kids. But I watched a Johnny Carson clip from back in the 70s talking about Joe Biden. And Johnny Carson is just fucking eating
Johnny
his
Carson,
lunch,
yeah.
dude, calling him an idiot and this is what we're dealing with nowadays, you know. I mean, and he's talking about Joe Biden. Now he's the president. Johnny Carson's probably rolling off his grave, even though I heard he was a colossal fucking prick, dude. I heard he was one of the meanest people in all time.
All I'm saying is them people in Hollywood don't matter either.
Yeah. Back in the day it was different though. Nowadays it's political. Like,
You know when Hollywood voices mattered? In the 20s when they had silent movies. Fuck you people.
well, I mean, back in the 50s and 40s and 60s, they didn't come out political. Hardly at all.
Of course, they all did.
No,
Come
not like today.
Come on.
Not like today. They would come out and they.
Well, the only reason we say not like today is because it wasn't like today back then.
True.
They did what they could back then at the extremity that they could back then.
They would back up. They would back it. That was it.
It's like, back then they showed their ankle, they were a whore. Now they can put their vagina on TV if they weigh 400 pounds, and they're exciting.
Yeah,
and a model.
The number one song last year
Whale.
was WAP. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good point. It's a good point. You know, I mean, times are different.
But
I
again,
agree.
you go back a few, maybe, I don't know,
3 decades.
1600s, 1500s, a big girl meant a wealthy family.
Right. It's still that way in some countries, like China and Korea and stuff. You know, it's still that way in like Korea, in like South Korea,
North Korea.
In South
There's
Korea,
a couple of really advantaged families.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no.
Hard to get into.
In South Korea, if you have a tan, that means you're poor because rich people don't work outside.
I see.
Yeah, so all the Koreans, that's why all the Koreans were fucking, like, they're pasty white, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're tan, you're a lower class person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing.
So there's even a horrible caste system in the capitalist society of South Korea as there is in North Korea. Right?
Absolutely. I mean, North Korea's the same. I mean, it's not as bad, of course. I mean, it's not communism, but... I mean, it's not. It's just
totalitarianism.
No, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. No, North Korea is totalitarianism for sure. Yes, but South Korea.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We were.
I get it now. Yeah.
I was misconstrued by who we were bashing.
We're back on the same page.
Yeah,
Still
capitalism.
Still fun. but
Still fun.
Not great, but
No,
still fun.
still fun. I mean, you can go out and enjoy yourself. At
Here's
least.
the thing about capitalism. That is a fundamental truth of capitalism. Anybody can have a fucking $1 million idea.
Absolutely. Anybody, exactly. It's called the dream. You know, what's the American dream kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
But the other truth is that it can be stolen from you.
That's true too, and that happens a lot. Look at Roland Rife. I mean, to me, that's the most incredible story of being stolen
And then
ever.
you've got the naive that have all the best intentions and get taken advantage of. The Tesla fucking...
The windshield wiper guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, I thought it was a girl.
It was a guy.
I thought a lady.
He came up. He didn't come up with the windshield
because he
wiper.
was tired of
No.
her husband telling her
He
to
didn't
get
come
the
up with
fuck out there and clean the window
the
off
guy
and
I'm talking
drive.
about didn't come up with the
He
windshield
was
wiper.
right.
He came up with the windshield wiper that does intermediate stuff. Like you can control it. You can make it go slow, or exactly. Remember back in the day, it was on or off. That was it. Yeah. You could do exactly. You could do slow. Yeah, exactly. So and they stole it. They took advantage of it. Was what they did. So he had a patent.
No,
on
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
So anyway, capitalism. Yeah, it's good, it's bad.
Yeah.
Communism, completely horrible.
Horrible.
As far as we know, what do you got for an example? I don't know, Venezuela.
Yeah. Hold on. How much time you got?
Wait. I'm just gonna go Venezuela because it's active now. We can actually witness it.
It's the newest one. Absolutely, it's the newest one.
We can watch how communism has failed them
Well,
for
in
the
my-
past
in my
15
opinion-
to 20 years that we've been paying attention to.
Right. I think the biggest one is Pinochet in Ecuador. I mean, that's the big one because they were one of the most affluent countries in the world. Pinochet comes in,
And now we're out.
and when they killed, they killed us. Did they
We're
kill
out
us?
there.
They killed
No,
us.
I'm kidding.
I was like, Pinochet got us kicked. Wow.
Telling the truth is
It's true though. I mean, yeah. So I mean, you guys want to go look at your history? Pinochet was a tyrant. I mean, he came in, promised all kinds of goodies. Santa Claus is here, and then as soon as he gets in, camps and fucking death and blah blah blah. I mean, he's just basically stole that country.
just plagiarism
Just took everything.
of the utmost Hitler extreme.
Right, exactly what it was. He was
Plagiarizing everything.
as close as he
that
could
we
get.
want to call a horrible person.
As close as he could come without stealing countries, you know what I'm saying? Without going to war with the world. I mean, other than that, he did exactly what Hitler did, exactly to the T. He stole everything, everyone's freedoms, their money, put them in camps, blah, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a blue lidded
Oh,
drink.
he's allowed to drink the blues. I'm not. And
Hey,
yeah,
you brought those, so you want those.
it was a joke.
You want one of these?
No, it was a joke. It was a joke. I was just
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
I just did, motherfucker. What are you gonna do about it? Not a goddamn thing. I didn't hear you drop. I didn't hear
you drop either.
It's probably something-
And to the gods it goes.
Yes, and to the gods, the cap goes. I hope you had a good life.
I have failed you.
Yes.
So anyway,
So I mean, but that's coming here. The CBD.
well, yeah,
the
the shit that's going on in France is coming here. I mean, we've got
that and the
a
CBDCs and
huge
the
open board. Oh,
yeah. they
hey,
got-
Fed Now's going live. What, next week?
Yeah.
Whoop! We already have an account. We
Europe-
already have an account.
Europe went live with the CBDCs, the literal social credit score. Nigel Farage got kicked off all of his banks. All these Republican people, they're not Republicans over there, called something else, but yeah, they all got kicked out their banking and all this stuff. No one to work with them. Their social credit score isn't good enough, I guess. And it's fucking crazy that people aren't seeing what it is. It's tyranny. It's tyranny. It's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's control. It's
Totalitarianism,
control.
and
Exactly.
we're gonna give it a try.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why not?
Why
Didn't
not?
work.
Why not?
Didn't work for Germany, but it might work for us. Didn't work for
Hey,
North
hey,
Korea, but
you
it
know,
might work here. You never know.
They just weren't doing it right.
Right. Exactly. How many stupid fucking kids have I heard say that?
Because see, for totalitarianism to work, you just have to. Acquiescing doesn't even do it because that means you're giving in, but you're mad about it. You have to actually just slide into that serfdom as if you were born into that caste.
Dude, I think that people are so fucking lazy now that they just want everything for free. I think that's what it is. They think they're gonna get everything for free, and then they're gonna find out real quick how free it isn't.
If we were in the, let's go back to if we were in the 1800s right now, and there were people that just wanted to stand around and get shit for free, they would probably just stand there and die.
Yeah,
and
they would.
everyone would be like, "Yep,
they would kick him because they would kick people like that out of the castle
Yeah.
and make them fend for themselves, and they would
Yep.
not make it very far. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean,
We need to get back to the days where we had guillotines.
wow, it's crazy. I don't think
That's all right. Revolution's coming.
I don't think that's the way to go, but that's just me. I mean,
Dude, if-
capital punishment.
here's the thing. Changing the face at the podium, 1 or 2 faces at a time, shit, even 60. Apparently, even 60 was not enough in the last midterms to make a big difference in government. Everything's still shitty and horrible, and everyone still hates every side from everything. You need to change all of the faces at the podium from city council to president. All of them. That's thousands of people. That's an
Literally.
impossible task. It's
more
an
than thousands.
impossible ask.
Yeah.
So it will never happen. What we have is ingrained. It's built in. It's systemic. This is the systemic racism.
Right.
It's between the political and rich elite class and the rest of us.
Right.
But see, what we don't see is we don't see the rest of us. We see,
Oh, well, that guy's a Republican. He fucking hates everything.
oh, that guy's a Democrat. He votes for rapists and fucking pedophiles. You know, so as long as they can keep us divided and as many facets as they can divide us by,
I
they
agree.
win.
They are winning though when it comes to
They
that.
are right now. Right now
on
they
that
win.
facet,
And-
they are winning. Absolutely.
And understandably, shit happens in waves. So I mean, the bad has to win for a while. If the good always prevailed, there wouldn't be bad.
Right.
So the bad has to win once in a while and for a while. And so maybe, maybe not your kids' generations, but maybe their grandchildren's generation
I
will
don't
be the
know.
one that
I don't
turns
know,
it back
man.
to the people. Or there's a cataclysmic event, and hopefully you've taught your children well enough to teach their children well enough
Right.
to survive it.
Right.
Because it might not happen in our or their lifetime.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Because
I mean,
these
it could
things,
happen.
as rhythmic as they are, Mike Buster.
I know. My bad. Can you hear me
Sorry
still?
about that.
Hello there. Hello, Clarice. It's so good to
as
see you.
rhythmic as they are, we can only guess as to the time.
They have no idea. They have no idea. I mean, I've heard scientists say that
It's between 12 and 15,000
it could happen
years.
any-
It's
yeah.
between 300 and 700,000 years.
Right,
It's
right.
only once every 5 million years.
Right. I've
Well,
heard
the
the same thing,
dinosaurs
yeah.
still experienced it multiple times.
3
and
times.
We can kind of see
yeah,
it.
Yeah, 3 times. Yeah. Well,
So-
twice actually.
Well, it
twice.
depends.
Yeah.
It
right.
depends.
Right.
It depends on how you look at what they experience.
Right.
As far as we can tell through our time scale, which is hilarious because, hey, it's the 4th of July. So if you're out there and you watch one of these fireworks that they call a mortar go off,
Right.
it goes, and then it goes, right? Okay, so you can imagine that is the universe. Big Bang, stars forming.
Right.
How long did that take? Tell me again, we've been around for 400,000 years. Fuck you. You don't know nothing about time. We just pretend to.
Right. Well, I mean, again, we weren't there. We don't know. I mean, like you said, it could be a bunch of cataclysms and people just keep living and coming back, living and coming back. And we don't know how many times it's happened. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, 350 million years with just the dinosaurs. I mean, that's a
They'll
long
tell you right now they
fucking-
can't date stone.
They can date stone. They can date. Well, they can date sediment. Is what they can date.
They can date sediment,
Yeah,
and they cannot tell you when monolithic stone were carved. They can
No.
hopefully tell you when the structure was erected, but probably not.
You can't do that either.
accurate.
You're right. You're right. We've talked about this before on the show too. Is like, I mean, yes, it was cut by something. We know, but we know there's no way they can seriously look at that and say, hey, that was made 10,000 BC. You know, no, you can't tell. You know, there's no way because there's nothing to tell with. You know what I'm saying? You can't because there's nothing to compare it with. You know, kind of thing. You know, I mean,
Well, all they can do to date any kind of monolith like that is look at what's been left around it.
right? That's
And
true.
So
Right.
they can go to the latest date of the deepest dig of the thing that's at the base of the monolith and be like, well, this particular thing looks like a fire was lit about 8,000 years ago, so I'm going to say this monolith is probably 8,000 years old.
Right. It's a
And
guess.
everyone's like, yep,
Yes.
yes!
Yes.
Oh, I thought I had one. God damn, what's going on? I can't read. So,
Yes, right there. Go back. Right in the middle. One.
Yes.
That was one.
Yes.
Yes.
okay. Trying to use these things, man. I gotta justify spending the money. That way I can write it off in my taxes.
Good. That's good.
Let's
Very
go to
good.
the Google machine.
If you push
Very
it,
good.
good.
We must go.
You can stop it.
Okay, all right, nice. All
The
right.
old double push.
Oh, I like the old double push. I like the double push.
I do too.
I'm a big double push fan.
I'm all about double pushing. Makes it juicier.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's fucking hot as fucking here, dude.
I had the AC, but you opened the door.
I was not. I let the dog out.
Excuses.
I know.
That's
They're like
fine.
they're like
Fine.
assholes. They're like assholes. Yeah.
But if I turn that AC back on,
I know.
we're gonna have we're gonna be are you guys on an airplane now?
Oh man, fuck. I know, huh? You're right. I know. You can hear it too.
It's loud.
When I go home and listen to the show, we have that on there. It's like, yeah, damn, man, that's like fucking loud as fuck.
There is noises occurring.
Yeah, but I'm
What is
gonna,
going on?
This
Who?
is-
Why? Oh, he got a fridge.
Yeah.
Tell that guy to get that fridge out of there.
That thing's fucking loud as fuck. I got one too, so.
All here's
Yeah, I know. I got a fridge in my garage now too, and I absolutely love it, dude. I absolutely love that thing, dude. Love it.
it's necessary.
It is, dude. I mean, I put all my like drinks in there now, so we don't have to have all that room in the fridge taken up. You know what I'm saying? And then there's that whole oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What do we have here?
Not sponsored.
This is an outrage. Thank you, sir. I demand satisfaction. Wow, that thing is icy, icy.
I see.
That's so good. God, it's way better cold.
Just sell that right now because it's garbage.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a freezer though; it just has a fridge.
Yeah, I did that because I wanted to store some frozen stuff out here, specifically the alcohol.
I have a little freezer. It's like it has a little pop up. You know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
that
Yeah.
Glenlivet,
Yeah.
not sponsored, became slushy-ish.
Oh yeah. It gets thick as fuck. Yeah,
Yeah, it was great.
yeah. It was good. Yeah. Yes.
I'm telling you, I loved it.
Why does fucking pedophile Biden lean into the microphone and whisper?
I guess it's like that old joke. What's the difference between 3 dicks and your mom?
The length of the line?
Your mom can handle 3 dicks.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah. Makes sense though.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Hey.
I've got 5 dicks if you use both hands.
Well, exactly. See, he's thinking outside the box. The DP, you know what I'm saying? DP mouth and hands.
You know, it's not that I'm thinking outside the box. What happened was I grabbed the box and I took it outside with me so it could think.
Right,
Because
right.
thinking just slows me down.
Yeah, I know. It makes me so sluggish. I'm so sluggish. And I've been taking testosterone and fucking really, really bumping up my energy level. But today, I'm fucking feeling wrecked. I'm serious, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I've done.
We've been finally getting some heat. Global warming, here it comes.
Look at me,
Yeah,
dude. I'm
woo!
a goddamn, I look like I'm on fire, dude. I've been around heat for like 2 weeks. It's like 100 degrees in some days, man. When I see my belly.
That's for later
Oh, it was-
and for a different
Oh,
recording.
I got my shit fucking burnt to a crisp. And then we had a seafood boil
oh,
on
yeah?
the last night.
Very nice.
No, not very nice.
Oh, no?
No,
Oh,
I
that
got
way you said
sick.
you,
oh, dude, I
Bleh.
was so. I mean, and I went to work on Tuesday. I went to work. Wednesday I went to work. I was just sick as a dog. They sent me home. And Thursday I'm like, I'm gonna try again, and fucking just fucking sucked, dude. So bad, man. It was so.
So you
fucking-
got the old, what you call the food poisoning?
Oh yeah. Fucking clams got me, I think, because they didn't open, and I had 1, 2.
Oh,
I was
you're
like-
not supposed to eat the clam that don't open.
Well,
when
I
they
ate the
boil.
ones that open, but the bunch of them didn't. So I was like, I think those clams were dead. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Oh, dude, I was green as fuck, dude. Oh, it was horrible and burnt. So I'm burnt to a crisp. Food poisoning.
So you
double-
were red and green?
Oh, dude, I was home going, this is horrible, man. I feel like
3 exits,
shit.
no
Yeah,
waiting. Blah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sleeping in the bathtub
No,
with
I-
the water
I-
on warm,
I-
just raining.
I barfed my guts out so many times, and one time it was just water, so it was like coming to my nose and shit. I was like,
Nothing like stomach acid coming out your nostrils.
oh, Jesus Christ, it's so bad.
Burns your fucking.
So I'm pretty much out of seafood boils for now, and I'm not gonna really have any seafood boils for a while. Ha-ha! Tonight We're gonna. Have you been to Vince's before in February?
Vince's?
Yeah.
I guess not.
It's like really super authentic.
Okay.
Like, but it's
when you
cheap.
say authentic,
It's like old school style Italian food. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. It's like
Vincenzo.
exactly. And it is. They even give you the hard, tall breadsticks. You know what I'm saying? With the butter pads.
the ones you could beat your kid with.
Yeah,
if they're getting
exactly.
online?
I love them. I ate 1,000 of those things, and they have their meatballs are really good. I usually get the eggplant. Sometimes I get pasta, but most of the time I get eggplant. Their eggplant is fucking so good. I don't know if you're an eggplant guy, but I love eggplant parmesan. So good, so good.
Roast.
So good.
No, I'm not.
I would never just devour
Eggplant parmesan?
barbecued.
It's not barbecued. It's not barbecued. It's like
Roasted is definitely roasted.
it's roasted and then
But
cheese,
you know,
a little breading, tiny
just
little breading.
saying, barbecue that.
Oh, I love it barbecued. I love it barbecued. I love eggplant barbecue. I like
so
zucchini.
fuck your eggplant.
No, I love eggplant. Love
No,
it. I love it.
Bro, that's the funny thing, the saddest thing, because you know
One of the good things my mom did for me was just say like, "This is broccoli and it's delicious, covered in cheese." And I was just like, "You're correct."
Yes.
So you know, broccoli cheddar soup is just I have a picture of that at work kind of thing.
Remember how you mixed it? Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm surprised customers got any of yours after I started working there.
That
because
was the one soup that
that thing
clam
was
chowder.
my cup.
Yeah. No, clam chowder.
So-
clam chowder was always get eaten too. But
So when I learned that the mineral in broccoli was what was giving me my kidney stones, I became very depressed again. Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. There's a couple other
Pop.
in that family.
Pop.
No.
You drink pop though, don't you?
No.
Never drink pop.
Well, I mean, I drink a Sprite once in a while.
They
But-
give you kidney
but
stones too,
it's-
though. Yeah.
No,
I know
no,
it's the
no.
iron.
When I went to the doctor,
Right.
he said it's the broccoli, the vitamin K in broccoli, and,
Right.
and in this family of stuff.
Right.
Not the pop, not the.
Well, the pop hurts it too, though. It does help.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, it gives you calcium
but
deposits.
I don't drink enough of
Right.
the colored.
Right. No.
What did he say?
Very racist.
I
by the
said
way.
I drink mostly Sprite,
Yeah, I drink soda water is what I
clear
usually
stuff.
drink. Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And same
Mostly
with
clear
cheeses.
stuff. Yeah.
I eat. Try not to eat cheeses with colors except for blue cheese because that's just mold. It's not. And
It's a
not an added color.
it's a culture exactly.
It's not an added color.
It is not right.
Like your yellow cheddars, all cheese is white,
Right.
except for some that sit on shelves and have a semi brownish golden casing on them.
They're usually
But when you cut into those,
they're opaque.
They're
Yeah, like Goudas
So-
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is a cheddar. Gouda's a cheddar.
Yeah. So when you get this is a yellow cheddar, they've added color to it.
Right. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. I'm a white. I like the English cheddars the best myself. I like those.
So I'm cheesist or Jesus or whatever you want to call it, racist.
Jesus.
I don't eat white cheeses.
Dude, we should be patenting this shit, dude. We got so many patents.
Trademark.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Exactly.
You know who trademarked goat?
The greatest of all time?
Yeah.
Who?
Do you know?
Michael Jordan?
No.
Who?
Muhammad Ali, boss.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a goat.
You would think
Yeah.
that the goat would trademark the goat.
Right. Yeah. Smart. I like it. I like the play. I read a couple books on him. He was an interesting character.
I liked that he did not want to go to Vietnam.
Oh yeah, me too. He did not want to go to Vietnam. You know who bailed him out of that?
No.
Joe Frazier.
Really?
Yes. Joe Frazier's the reason that he got back on top. If it wasn't for Joe Frazier, he would never gotten back on top. So
Frazier spent his money to get Ollie out. Is that what you're saying? You said bailed him
not
out?
well. Yeah, he did
You said
something.
bailed him out.
No, he did. He bailed him out financially. Some, yes. He basically because he had no money to pay nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Frazier helped him out with money, but he also got him a card. He got him back on the boxing things.
Okay.
He got the boxing administration to give him back his license so he could box, and then he fought Foreman, and that was big fucking deal. So, but yeah,
Is that the Thrill in Manila?
no, that's him and Frazier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Foreman was
After that, George Foreman was a.
Because all these fights had fucking fantastic names.
Oh yeah, not all of them, but some of them did. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Rumble Jungle.
Rumble in the Jungle.
Yeah,
was that Foreman?
that's Frazier too.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
God damn, those two marketing geniuses.
I know, but I mean, when that was,
Hey, we may not be the greatest, but they think we are. So let's do
dude,
this
hold
and
on,
sell
the-
tickets.
you gotta be honest though. That was the thing about being a kid and back in the '70s and early '80s that was cool is that we didn't have 8,000 channels. You know what I'm saying. We had events, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and that shit was on TV every day for like a month. The Rumble and Jungle be there, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, you were there. You know, I mean, seriously. I mean, you had nothing else on TV. You had Evel Knievel. You know, you had all that kind of stuff. And you knew it was coming weeks in advance. You'd get together. You'd have the popcorn. And then Evel Knievel would jump the fucking thing and break.
'Cause
And
would
that was
be
it.
in
You know what I'm
It
saying?
would be in the newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
Something that you actually read.
Right.
And then you'd get a
TV guide.
another book that you actually read, and it was like a choose your own
Yeah,
adventure.
right,
The TV
yeah.
guide
Yeah.
was the first choose your own adventure.
It's true.
What
That's
do
it,
I
yeah.
want to watch
Yeah,
today?
Exactly. And
I
you would
got
hold on.
the-
We would star. You know what I'm saying? What we're gonna
Yeah.
watch that night. Right? Yeah. So we know what time, what channel, and there was only 9 channels. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't have a humongous.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't have a lot of options. You had 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and like the KTS channels and stuff like that. But it was definitely more subdued. You know what I'm saying? You had the Sunday Night
Oh, yeah.
movie. Sunday Night movie was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Because there was always something decent.
and then they came out with Showtime.
Well, that was the '80s, but yeah,
And then they came out with
HBO was first.
Oh,
HBO was
it?
yeah,
Okay,
HBO was
so then
first.
they
Yeah,
came out with HBO.
HBO. That was a
Came out with Showtime.
no. Then they came out,
Skinemax.
and then they came out with satellite, and that was it. I used to go to my buddy's house just for satellite. Seriously, I
Yeah.
go, yo, I'm spending the night at Mike's tonight. All right, have fun. Skinemax all night long, dude. Boner City, dude. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of fucking sausage fest at 15. You know.
Hey, how you doing? Don't mind me. I'm
Yeah. Hold on, I have a bathroom again.
Hang on.
I go to the
How many
bathroom.
napkins
yeah,
you got?
Yeah. Can I see a picture of your mom?
You got one with the tits out?
Getting the satellite, you know, you had, because some channels you had to move the satellite a little bit, and one of them big fuckers you had to like just kind of, oh, you got it, yeah, buddy, you know what I'm saying? But
Quick, come in.
well, HBO was the shit because it actually, you know, had like fucking no commercials, you know, and it was, and then you started getting stuff like ESPN, and that was one of the first, and no, MTV.
C-SPAN
No,
is
that,
the most fantastical fantasy channel we have.
I like C-SPAN sometimes. I love
Right.
it. I
I'll
like
tell
watching
you,
that
it's good
shit.
for a laugh.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking hilarious,
That
dude.
is fucking straight up political theater.
Oh, it is.
completely predictable.
Oh yeah, I
It is
agree.
absolutely nonsensical. And I can't believe that the American public pays those people to actually do that.
I know. I agree. They shouldn't be paid in the first place.
Oh man, not at all. Not at all.
It's civil service.
Term limits.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, but then to go from the Senate to Congress, and then the Congress to fucking
Well, that's the
a
thing.
position, you know, and then a position to
2
fucking
terms in any position
Right.
from city council on up.
right,
2 terms.
right. So that's what they'll do. They'll fucking still be in there for 30 years.
But they won't be in the same spot, so
Right.
they can't influence the same areas if
Right,
they're bad.
Right, right,
And they can try and continue the same ideas if they're good
right,
to
right.
the next person
Right.
coming up.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I agree.
Because this person's in here destroying the country, and people still love him because he says all the right shit.
They don't love him because of that. They love him because he's not Donald Trump.
Or, and they're destroying shit, and he's backed by the right amount of money, keeps moving forward. At least he can't stay here destroying shit. He has to go up here to destroy shit.
Right.
And hopefully he'll be stopped or she.
But they don't
or
have
they.
George Soros kind of shit where they buy everybody out. So from here to here, he'll be the same guy as from here to here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just
Well,
going to
that's
be...
why I keep saying they've always got a replacement.
Right.
I mean, imagine if Little Miss Handpicked AOC wasn't towing the line.
Oof,
She would have
gotta-
been replaced immediately. That's how you know when they think for themselves. If they got 1-2 terms max, they're in there thinking for themselves, going, "No, I'm not going to bend to your terms."
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just vote you out.
Right. Good point. Good point. Good.
When does voting matter?
Good
When they got to
fucking
get a
point.
good person out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when voting matters the most.
Right. I agree. I agree. 100%. I like that idea. It'll never happen.
What?
That?
Voting?
No, the
Mattering? Voting mattering?
No, term limits.
Oh, term limits?
Yeah,
no, not for the people in power. Not right now.
No,
That's why
no.
we probably should encourage the revolution that's coming, so that hopefully that's a transitional change that occurs.
It's a good move. It's a good move. It's something.
Because a revolution doesn't have to be violent. A revolution can be an idea that becomes a part of the reality that we
Right,
sit
the
in.
construct. I agree.
It doesn't have to be violent, doesn't have to be bloody, doesn't have to be terrible. As a matter of fact, the people that it would benefit not being bloody to are the people being told, hey, if you really want change, you're going to have to fucking spill blood. We're getting it from both sides.
Well, unfortunately, they're pushing that fucking blood one. They really are, man.
Well, yeah.
They're
but
pushing it big
that's
time.
because they benefit from it.
Of course they do. We know that. I mean, of course they do. I mean, they can start saying martial law and then lock us down forever.
At the end
and
of that, they can be standing right now, like Don King. They can be waiting for which one they seem.
Yeah.
Oh, which one's winning? All right, I'm gonna stand next to you and help you out. Now all my ideas are the good ones.
You know that Don King would represent both fighters. You know, when he had those fights, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
Yeah, he represented both of them.
Yes.
You know?
Well, you ever watch? You ever
ran the
look
ticket.
at the donations that happen to presidential candidates? Because they get the same people donating for them.
Right.
But when you want to know who the winner is, most times you just look like, okay, the J.P. Morgan Associates was donating $10 million to the Democrat, but only $4 million to the
Right.
Republican. Oh,
Right.
I guess the Democrat's gonna win this time. Oh, look, it was.
Right. Weird.
Hey,
Weird.
crazy.
Weird.
Crazy. Guy grows peanuts and now he's president. So anyway,
Jesus
all
Christ.
I'm saying is,
You know, he was the worst president of all time.
he
and
was pretty bad. And
I think
go
he's.
piss on his memory. Wait, he's still
Oh,
alive.
he's still alive. Barely. Let me look that up. I think he's pushing like.
He's alive.
I know, barely.
He's trying to make up for all his shit.
I know he is. Damn. He's 99, 98. He was born October 1st. Is his birthday. 98. And he looks actually surprisingly good. Oh, man. Oh. Why would you get a brain procedure at night? He just, oh, that was 2019. Shit, that's 4 years ago. He's still kicking. That's why. Look who it is, Joe Biden. $98 old. He's still kicking. Still kicking.
There's a bouncy castle over there.
98. I mean,
Listen, I'm not saying he was the worst, but he was
No, he-
definitely
that-
in the top 20 of bad.
oh, he's in the top 5 in my opinion. He was what you would call, I mean, he's in hospice, so.
Hey, but he's building houses, so he's a great man, right?
No, I didn't say that. I said, didn't
No,
say
I
that.
know you didn't say that.
I said
that
he-
was one of the voices in my head that I don't name, so I'm not fucking schizo. Here, I'll wait. Oh my God, drugs are so important to that guy. All he does is smoke weed. Drink beer and fucking. You drink coffee in the morning, fuck you and your drugs. No, I mean, no, right. It's a stimulant, ain't it?
He's
Just because it doesn't say cocaine on the label.
yeah, he's on his last leg. He is definitely
Yeah,
his last.
well, you know,
He's in hospice.
he's not in office anymore, so his term limits don't matter to me.
Right. Well, his term limits are definitely. I think his big term limit is about to be up, but he, I mean, who's worse?
Who's worse than Carter?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, who's
Obama
more?
was fucking worse than
He might-
Carter.
I mean, he's
Obama
pretty bad.
was worse than Carter.
All right, that's a pretty good answer.
Because Carter didn't try to start any more wars, and I'm not saying it's up to the president. but Obama definitely started at least 4.
You're right. You hit me. You struck me with your cap, sir.
That's cap, bro.
No cap.
No
That's
cap.
No cap.
I struck you with the cap.
Hold on. See? I got it right here.
Oh, he
got-
pulled that shit right out of his
Out of the
ass.
ass. I pulled out my ass. Almost hit me in the ass,
You
too.
are red. Look at you, red. I
Oh,
didn't
dude.
even turn on the other light. I keep forgetting to turn on our
No, dude. I'm
frontal light. We come to you from the shade. We're throwing shade, bro. We're throwing shade.
throwing shade.
Because we're idiots. I'm an idiot.
I think Joe Biden's way worse than fucking Obama was, though. I really do.
Well, I think that
he's only there for 3 years.
I think that they've been getting progressively worse since Johnson.
Johnson was a bad president too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was as corrupt as fuck.
Johnson was the first installed president
absolutely.
by the people in power.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
Fucking watch Albert Thomas give him a big old wink when he's fucking getting his inauguration on
Well,
Air Force One.
how sick is that? They made Jacqueline Onassis sit next to him while he got inaugurated or got signed or swore in. I mean, that was a kick in the fucking teeth right there, dude.
She was the last good first lady. She fucking dove out onto the trunk to grab brain particulate.
That's true. She did in a moving car.
In a moving car, she's like, no, give me that so I can put it back together. He'll be all right.
On, John.
He'll be okay.
Come on, John.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, since then there has not been one first lady that could even fucking be the soul of that woman's shoe.
That's a good one. The soul of her shoe. Shoe has a soul, and she has a soul, a good soul.
All I'm saying,
I agree. That's
it
a
was
good
a
one.
play on words, and it was.
That was a good play on words.
It took me a moment to find the pun, but I did it in real time, so we all watched it.
What's
My
the,
brain moved. I was thinking this.
What's the difference between Three Dicks and Jackie Onassis?
I don't know.
Jackie Onassis can handle 3 dicks.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You're
a horrible person.
I'm going
You're a
to have.
horrible person.
I'm going to have.
That joke offended me so badly. Now I want
Well
to
then,
just stick
may
your
I
penis up.
privy a beer?
I've never heard. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You want blue or one you brought?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, well then, boom.
I was just joking. No, I just heard that joke on the internet the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Can I see your letter? Oh, here we go.
someone's calling already.
No, it's my-
Don't talk shit about no Onassis.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Schwarzenegger to beat the fuck out you.
I'm watching.
Hey, so speaking of men fighting women,
I gotta go here soon, man. I'm getting blown up. 5:20 something. We're almost at 2 hours. We're almost
you
there.
can go as soon as you want.
No, I want to finish our thoughts
It's the
here.
4th of July.
I know they're killing me, so they want to.
They want you to start cooking.
No, we're going to dinner tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm cooking.
Start eating.
Tomorrow we're going to go to a buddy's house, but they want to go out. They're hungry. They want to go to dinner. But yeah, it's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Hey, man, it's all right.
I want to stay for a little longer. We had a thought. We were talking about how Jackie can handle 3 dicks, and then you said,
I was offended by that thing.
and then you said, and then you said,
would kick your ass.
and then you said.
I have no clue.
Yeah, that's where we're at right there. That's where we ended up right there. You said something, and then I got the thing. I got the
Yep.
text.
And that just broke my train derailed, buddy. Sorry.
It sounded
man.
so good
Sorry.
too. No, it sounded good. It sounded like a solid thing. We were talking about how Jackie is a solid first lady.
She's most definitely the best and the last real first lady we've had, because there were first ladies before her that really upheld their duty to their husband and the responsibility that he incurred by becoming president.
I agree.
But after that, nope.
I don't know.
What's Lyndon B. Johnson's wife's name?
God, I can see her face in my
Yeah,
head.
fuck you.
Greta something.
You know who you can remember?
What?
You can remember Reagan's.
Yep. Nancy.
Yeah.
Yep. I can remember Trump's.
Which one? One of three.
Melania, so hot, Melania, super duper hot, Melania.
And then there's fucking Obama.
That's Mike.
Michele.
That's Mike.
Michele.
That's not Michele. That's
Michele.
Mike. That's Mikel.
Michele.
Mikel.
Michele.
Yeah. That's
One Dick Wonder. That's who that is.
So I actually watched something about this. This is actually good. They put so when the Obamas would go wherever with the kids, these two people, one's a doctor, one's something else, would always be with them. And people were like, who the fuck are these people? You know what I'm saying? And they said some bullshit like, oh, that's their doctor and his husband, blah, blah, blah. So they put the kids up against those two people.
Okay.
And they looked
And so
fucking
these are-
identical.
So these are where the kids are adopted from, is what we're saying.
I think that, yeah.
Because here's why Michelle Obama will never run for president. Because they will want pictures of her pregnancy. There's got to be at least one. Because in this day and age, if that cunt didn't get a fucking ultrasound,
Right.
fuck her.
Right. Well, hold on. The main reason.
Oops, did I say those words out loud?
You did.
In this day and age, if that man did not lay on a table with his legs in stirrups, he is not a goddamn man.
Which brings me to one of the other topics I want to bring up.
Oh, wait, did I say that wrong again?
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Perfect segue. Perfect segue. There's a new trend.
All you transgenders out there,
Yeah, no,
get ready for this new trend.
there's a new
We're about to
trend.
drop
There's a
on
new
you.
trend that trans women are having a hard time finding gynecologists. I don't know if you've heard about this trend. They're having a really hard time finding the right gynecologist or
Should
a
they look for
gynecologist.
Gyno?
Well, this is a man trying to be a woman,
I
so
understand that,
I mean,
but
yeah,
shouldn't
so
he look for a guy or girl
right.
that wants to be a gyno for guys? Gyno?
Gyno for guy. Sounds like
Guy
a band.
squared, no?
Sounds like a band.
Gyno?
Gynos for guys.
Gynos for guys. The guy's gynos. This is the guy's gynos.
So it's a trend.
Because I don't
It's a
mind
trend.
their fantasies.
Right. I do.
Because I don't have to take part in them.
Right.
But if they're going to force me to take part in them,
Right.
I'm going to kick them in the teeth.
Oh well, that's another Supreme Court ruling that people are all up on. That cake or the decorator or designer.
Oh, that fake
Yeah.
that fake court case
Which one?
about the web designer?
I thought that was real. I didn't know that was a
No,
fake.
it's fake.
I didn't know that.
It's absolutely it was a hypothetical that made it all the way to the Supreme Court.
Really?
Which in my mind makes it that makes it funnier to me.
Bring it up. Let's go to the Google machine. Let's go to the Google machine. Supreme Court case. Fake email or fake website.
Where'd it go? It was right there.
Website.
Boom. Yeah. Not only did this person not ask for the person in the case to design a website for them. Not only did that not happen, allegedly, but also this person is married and straight. So this was a hypothetical case.
Really?
In its most extreme definition, yes. And by extreme, I mean just its definition.
Right. Yeah. As extreme as his definition, which is totally extreme.
This was one of the fakest fucking cases I've ever even read on at all.
I didn't really read on this one. This was kind of. I thought it was a no-brainer kind of thing. That's like, she was supposed to be religious.
Well, you ever watch the movie Giant? Clark Gable,
yes,
and this dude getting a fight,
yes,
Sarge,
yes,
who's the cook,
yes,
and he wins the fight.
He does.
The cook, the owner of the diner, wins the fight, and he throws the sign on the dude's chest. Bam! I reserve the right to refuse service to anybody.
Right.
And he's refusing service to this. I guess they're a Mexican family or couple or whatever.
Right.
Anyway, he's saying, "Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Get out. I don't want you. Your money's no good here." And Mr. I'm all about upholding justice gets in his face and gets his ass kicked because apparently back then a business had the right,
Right, to kick that ass.
to say, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't care.
Have zero interest, and I think it's good. I mean, it's a fake case. I mean, that's insane to me that even went to the Supreme Court. How would the Supreme Court ever take on a fake case? To me, is ludicrous at best.
Well, our government is ludicrous.
That's true too.
At best.
At reality, but
At
yeah,
best.
at best, yeah.
I mean, I right now I'm hoping for Matrix, really, and I'm looking for cheat codes. All right, 'Cause I'm tired. I'm tired of the reality
I've got the.
that I've been told.
I got the cheat code. You ready for it?
Mhm.
It's up, down, left, right, left, right. A B, A B.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot
yeah.
AB control start.
If you guys know what that is, then you're older than most people.
Then we're hitting the right audience.
Yeah, that's right.
For the wrong reasons.
The demographic is true. Yes.
Yep, we're failing. Not only us, but you.
And then it made that sound. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-boom. You're like, yes. Yes!
You have unlocked
Yes!
all of the guns.
Yeah, no, it was unlimited everything. It was unlimited lives, unlimited bullets, unlimited everything. And it's the only way I could beat that game.
Which game was it?
Fucking Contra, dude.
Contra.
Yeah, Contra, yeah.
Wasn't that the same cheat code for all of it?
No, just the one, just that game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of cheat codes out there, but that was the first. That was
Up,
the
up,
first.
down, left, right.
A B, select start.
Select start.
Yeah, and we go boom, boom,
that was
bow.
for Contra,
You go,
okay.
yeah, buddy.
So anyway, yeah, apparently we'll allow bullshit to get up into the Supreme Court because
Exactly.
we are failing our country.
How does that get there, though? And, like, there are so many other cases that should be there. I mean, there's so many January 9th fucking cases that should be there. There is
Wait, 9th?
January 9th. January 6th. Sorry.
What happened on the 9th that I don't
hold
know
on.
about?
I took the 6 and flipped it to a 9. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you
My
did.
bad.
69.
Yeah.
Rich people died on a homemade submarine.
He needs his meds bad. Yeah.
just telling you, man.
Hey, here's the meds. The meds.
Luis.
To Luis. Speaking of Luis, I went and hung out with Dave on his birthday,
Oh, yeah?
which is Luis's death day. You know.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we went to his grave and all that stuff, and did the thing. Anti-LGBTQ designer.
But see, here's the thing.
I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more research on this.
I am not anti-LGB.
I know we've
I am
discussed this ad nauseum.
I am not. I'm anti the rest of it.
Yeah. Now it's TQPS plus something.
Because what happens is, or what happens is, in my opinion, let me throw it out there because again,
Yeah. Put that.
in my opinion, wait,
Jesus.
there we are.
There we are.
Wrong button.
There we are.
In my opinion,
Firecrackers.
what's happening is they're taking what some people would consider atrocities and they're redefining.
Good point.
They're redefining because I would say that pedophilia is an atrocity, and if you were found guilty of being a pedophile, I think that you should be burned at the stake on the courthouse steps at the time of the guilty verdict. But that's just me, in my opinion. But they want to redefine atrocities.
How dramatic.
They want to
Love it.
redefine atrocities
redefine
like pedophilia
as a map.
minor attracted person.
Maps.
Now this person should look at his map and go to the courthouse, the nearest courthouse on his map, and start gathering wood, because I think that's the most horrible. And that's what's happening with everything.
They're just desensitizing is all, man. They're making it so.
They're definitely desensitizing. Yes, I agree with that.
So
They're
all these stars
desensitizing,
are on the list,
but they're also redefining things. They're changing the definition of stuff. Slowly
absolutely,
but surely.
absolutely.
With every new
Everything.
identity,
Right.
this atrocity becomes a
Well, it's a forgivable sin.
Right,
Oh,
right.
He just minor.
He messed up.
Oh,
He messed up.
That's not
Messed up.
adultery. That's just they're got an open relationship.
It's love.
It's an
love.
open relationship.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
they're swingers.
Yes.
you
But
know.
the husband's not into it.
It's
But
not-
whatever.
It's
Yeah.
not adultery
Right,
if they're
right.
swingers.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
I'm just saying they just redefine everything until it fits their narrative, and unfortunately, we put up with it.
I agree. Again, I'm in total agreement with Vez tonight, which is weird.
We're horrible people.
We're going to hell. Yeah, it's fucking insane, dude. I mean, like I said before, I think that the whole desensitizing pedophilia is just to make it so when all this stuff comes out, and it will come out at some point. Some. It's already starting to come out more and more. You
It
know,
was the fall of Rome, and here we are.
it's kind of this fall of
I've been
Rome
looking
again.
for a fiddle. It sounds good, but
It's getting close to fiddle time, bro.
Yeah,
I
no,
know it.
no, it's
getting
beyond fiddle time.
It's getting time. It's time for band. Yeah, it's time
It's
for
way beyond fiddle time.
It's time for the fucking orchestra to fucking go. But I mean, France, it's gonna happen here, and so when it does, it's gonna be a shocker to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But the difference
and
between
that's what's weird is that it's going to be a shocker
Right.
because people that are watching the news are watching what's going on in France, right? That's history being made.
Right.
So hopefully they're watching what's happening in France, where there's a influx of migrants now destroying the city.
multiple cities, it's like 20 in France, and now it's moved into Belgium and moved into England, and yeah, so it's gotten ugly. It's getting ugly. It's gonna get uglier.
It's by design.
It is by design. It is.
And it's
you
gonna
in white
happen.
papers.
It's going to happen in the United States within the next 15 months. I'm predicting, and I hate that I'm predicting that, but we have this election coming up where it is coming off of the back of what I would say even more, maybe a little bit more than a third of the people think is fraud, and a little bit more than a third think was legit.
I don't think it was legit. I think it's bullshit.
I understand, but see, there's three sides to that story.
Perception, right? Exactly.
There's the people who voted, there's the people who counted the votes, and then there's the truth.
Right.
And what the people who voted will never know is the truth.
Right. Well, that's not true either.
That is absolutely
You have to
true.
dig. You have to dig.
No,
You have to dig.
no.
You have to dig.
We will never know the truth. We will only discover more things that either influence and perpetuate our story that we want to believe, or it will go against it and we will throw it away, deny it, call it conspiracy.
Just gotta look at the voter rolls. That's it.
Well, I mean, if voting was what it's supposed to be, it would be simple, convenient, easy.
Non-electronic.
It would be It would be in person.
Yeah, in person.
And it
yep.
would be easily auditable
Right.
by every participant,
Right. I agree.
especially in today's day.
Well,
and age.
look at Arizona.
Because we should
Look at
be able to
Arizona.
do-
It's still fucking in recount and fucking. They're doing all these audits and but still, it's what 2 year now almost.
Like
Yeah.
I said, in 15 to 18 months, we are going to experience something that
There is one.
hard men don't want soft men to experience.
There's one.
Is all I can
There's
say
one
about
difference about America, though. There's
No.
one difference. You know what the difference is.
Yeah, we're fucking trained to be ignorant.
Well, that's true too, but we also have 180 million guns. No, actually, sorry, 380 million guns in this country. So, I think that's gonna.
Well,
have,
listen, we have more guns than people, but you can only fire one at a time. I don't care. Well, that's not true. You can fire two at a time. So you can only fire two at a time.
I love that. Hey, baby, come on.
Let me rethink
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
My
hold on.
dick
Jack
shoots a gun
Reacher
too.
here.
My dick shoots a gun too.
Yeah.
So,
This is my boomstick. This baby.
hey, wait a minute.
This baby's manufactured in
That
Grand
means there
Rapids,
should be
Michigan.
600 million guns in this country.
There's 380 million
Let's say there's
Hold
400
on.
million people in the country. We need 800
No,
million guns
I-
minimum.
I think I'm wrong. I think there's 380 million.
But see, don't
hold
forget
on.
about the ghost guns
No,
and
no,
the
no.
ones that
I
are
know.
printed on the thing.
No, there's 380 million automatic or not automatic. What do you call it?
Weapons of war.
No, fucking.
You like that redefining it that they
I know,
did?
I know,
It
I
went
know.
from automatic weapons
Right.
to weapons of war.
Right.
People shouldn't be having
Not
weapons
automatic.
of war.
What's the one just pull the trigger? I'm sorry. I'm
Semi-automatic.
Semi-automatic. Thank you. There's 380 million semi-automatic weapons. That doesn't count the shotguns. That doesn't count the pistols or the revolvers. Well, actually, it does count those, doesn't it?
I don't know, because the revolver is that's not.
Still bang, 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 bang. You know.
Well, that's a double action. A single action revolver is bang, bang.
Well,
right?
most of them have most newer guns are double
I
action.
get that,
Yeah.
but we're talking about them plastic guns that people
Colt,
never fire.
yeah,
Because
Colts
we're
and
counting
shit.
guns
Yeah.
that are because just like them, we're counting guns that are on the shelf that haven't been touched in 25 fucking years.
More than that. And I have multiple guns, and so does he. So, what are you gonna do about that? And ghost guns is probably a really big number too.
So I'm just saying we
Yeah.
should, at four. Let's and this is being generous. At 400 million Americans, we should have 800 million guns minimum.
Probably close
One
to that.
for
yeah.
each hand.
Right. Bang bang.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I agree.
because when I was in middle school, we had archery and firearms
Right.
class.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't have
Yeah.
that no more.
No, that's not. Oh, I still have. I need to go buy a bow, a good bow. I really do. You never
I
know.
want a compound and a recurve.
I have a recurve. I want a compound bow.
You know what I really want? It's a couple of good slingshots.
I have. I told
I
you.
know,
yeah. I'm telling you, man.
That's why I've got the urge.
Yeah, I know, and I got a big box of the BBs, and I got 3 of the replaceable things for it. You know what I'm saying? So
I
mean,
got in huge trouble one time because a buddy of mine had a wrist rocket,
That's what I have. Yeah.
and it had a cone, like whatever the rubber the gloves made out of,
Right.
had a cone of that, and so you put like 3, 4, 5 shots in there depending on size, and
Right.
just whack. And I mean it's like a shotgun. It was awesome. We broke a fucking window
Oh,
across the
dude,
street.
that
and shit.
thing.
Oh man,
That thing fucking they whiz, dude.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, I was fucking like accurate as fuck. I could hit birds out of trees. You know what I'm saying?
it was like the nipple on a fucking on a bottle for a baby. Bam!
I've seen those before. Yeah, I've seen those before.
was badass,
Mine's leather.
bro.
Mine's leather with a little like indentation, so not like that.
Set
but
stone.
but the ball fits perfectly
Right.
in it. Yeah, so I can hold the ball and it just.
Cat's eye marble just whips
They,
someone's
that's
head.
what it is. Cat's eye marbles.
Bam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They're steelies. They're little steelies. Exactly. Yeah, fucking dude. And they're. I mean, that's. I mean, actually.
Telling you, people need to get arcane weapons.
Yeah, I'm serious, and that's why I bought it.
Because
that's
if you don't
why I
have a
bought it.
pitchfork,
Yeah.
a fucking slingshot, and a recurve bow, you're fucking up.
No, I'm serious. That's a really good point, man. Because bullets, they're gonna be finite. I can fucking shoot rocks out of that thing if I have to. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean,
Oh,
seriously.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
And a recurve bow, you can make an arrow. Believe it or
No,
not,
it's not
a
that hard.
rudimentary arrow
It's not
will
hard to make.
Still kill a squirrel or a rabbit.
It's not
for
hard,
food.
and they're not hard to make. You just get a stick, whittle it down, and a good
find
knife.
A straight
A
enough
good
stick,
knife. A good knife is another thing. you
A
need.
straight enough
Yeah.
stick
Yeah.
and string.
Right.
You don't need to have flights. You can actually have string to direct that
No,
arrow.
use the feathers.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need flights. You can just have a string. Bro, I've made arrows with just a string on them. Boop. That I've taken
Oh,
out
the back of
squirrels
it?
with. Yeah,
Oh, like fucking streamers kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never.
Oh, yeah.
We learned how to make them in Boy Scout.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But you also got to learn how to.
Well, you just take a knife and you carve a little thing. You take the arrow and take the bottom part and the one with the cartilage and shove it in there and it'll snap right in there pretty much if you do it right. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's how they did it in the olden days. And then they would pour wax on the top of it and mold it and blah 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 blah. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, all right, I'm done.
Fine!
I love you.
He lies.
I don't lie. I do love you. You guys know in the world.
Filmed in front of a live transgender audience. Here at Northwest Convergence Zone
So
Theater.
much I love him. Whoa, Chuck.
We're getting wet over here,
Moist even.
and it's not because of the head.
My hair's getting so fucking stupid.
All I'm
right
saying is, thank you for
Thank you.
enjoying the show.
now. And have a safe 4th.
Yeah, be safe today.
Yeah.
And tomorrow.
And
And,
tomorrow.
the next day.
And the next day.
And all that other shit.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hey.
Yeah. Still recording?
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too, man.
I'm really glad I came over.
I know you are.
I am. I felt good, man. I felt really good. I missed it last week. I missed it last week. I was
Hey,
like,
that's what happens.
I fucking was like, God, man, I gotta make that fucker up. But it was, we'll call it vacation week, as we're calling it.
Hey,
Even Joe Rogan goes on fucking
4th of July.
Exactly, dude.
We had, hey, that and ain't no one paying us to do this.
Bye, buddy.